officer. He was 80 years old.
Today, the sports world is in mourning, many remembering Dr. Buss as one of the greatest owners in NBA history.
Now, Ralph Fukasaki's here with a look back at his many accomplishments.
What an incredible career, David and Ellen. Dr. Jerry Buss died at 5:55 this morning at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. 4 days ago, it was revealed he had been battling cancer since last year. The immediate cause of death was kidney failure. Dr. Buss transformed the Lakers into arguably the most successful and glamorous professional sports franchises ever. Gerald Hatton Buss grew up in a small town in Wyoming, population 2,000, one stoplight, one movie theater, one of everything, as he explained in a radio interview on ESPN Los Angeles in February of 2011.
I liked it very much. I think growing up in a small community has some very distinct advantages.
Maybe one of the advantages was a foundation of humility. After graduating with a BS degree in just 2.5 years at the University of Wyoming, the small-town boy moved to the glitz and glamour of L.A. In 1979, after owning a pro tennis team, Buss purchased the Lakers, the L.A. Kings, the Forum, and a large ranch from Jack Kent Cooke for $67.5 million. He later sold the Kings and the Forum. The Lakers are now worth $1 billion. But listen to the value back in '79.
The actual breakdown was only $16 million for the Lakers, $9 million for the Kings, $33 million for the Forum.
And why did he make the investment? It's as simple as the song that is played after every Laker home victory.
I loved L.A. I mean, the city and myself were soulmates.
And L.A. embraced Buss as he continued to build an empire with his crown jewel that would eventually produce 10 NBA championships under his ownership. And that's what always drove the good doctor, winning.
If you start winning, it's an addiction. It is a severe addiction. You win 3 or 4 or 5 times, and then suddenly you don't win. There's a big empty spot, and it's hard to fill that with anything else.
Even when his chips were down and Kobe was disgruntled in 2006, inferring to be traded, Dr. Buss had a sit-down with Bryant to emphasize the Laker brand he had built.
And our eyes met, and I said, "You're not the only one, Kobe. You know I want to win. Maybe even more than you do."
Buss was also a pioneer of sorts, the first owner to introduce cheerleaders in the NBA. In his first year of ownership, the Laker girls were born. And in 2002, when the WNBA allowed individual owners, Buss took ownership of the LA Sparks. From day one, he helped transform his products into pure entertainment in a town that thrives on being entertained.
Los Angeles has turned from almost the ridiculed audience into perhaps the finest set of fans in the United States.
Many will always consider Dr. Buss as one of the greatest owners in the history of sports. From small-town boy to chemist to real estate developer and businessman to Hall of Famer in 2010. A moment that defined his extraordinary career and life.
Especially, I think, as you get older, the family means more and more to you, and you realize that all your accomplishments and all your efforts is something that you basically do for them. And to do it successfully makes you very happy. It makes life sweet, and it makes life fun.